mother by her first name. It makes mother-daughter more like pals. And your father? Well, I'd call him Harry, naturally. By the way, I do think that Harry took the news about Hugo and I awfully well. Don't you, Doris? Yes, this is she. Oh, wait.
I don't know. Yesterday I was a mom, and today I'm a pal.
I don't care who's your no everyone else.
Tell him, Pa!
You shut up.
Harry, you have no right to say that. After all, the boy is our guest.
My house until you're 18.
But Daddy!
I said shut up until you're 18.
But Daddy!
Will you leave me alone? You dare say puberty in front of your own father?
Father has the right to enjoy his etiquette, but I'm sure he won't mind if we quietly start clearing away some of these things.
What?
I know the house is a bit hectic this morning, but Pymm's gone through a lot of trouble to fix a special breakfast for Mr. Birdie, and I intend for it to be nice and ready for him when he comes down. After all, he is a national figure, and I would love to show these New York people we know how to treat a national figure here in Sweet Apple. After all, it doesn't mean that much to me personally, but for Kim's sake, Oh, there we are. Oh, done, dear? Did you enjoy it? Good. Now, but please...
Doris, I'm not budging from the school till I've had my coffee, smoked a cigarette, and read my paper.
I didn't have time to make your coffee this morning, but how about a warm 7-Up?
Good morning, Pa. Here's your paper. I hope you don't mind, but I covered a few stories about Conrad.
I'll get that. Probably accommodating.
Kids, they are so ridiculous and so immature. I don't see why anybody would. Kids, they're just impossible.
Old enough.
It is nothing at all for those who are
Teenage delinquents.
Talking to me like you were perfect in every way.
What's the matter with kids? Two kids. What the hell is wrong with these kids today? Kids, look at yesterday was turning out that way. Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids?
What's the matter with kids?
What's the matter with kids? Doris! We failed as parents. I never asked much from my children. A little respect. Just respect. But I get respect. No, I got no respect.
I respect you, Pa.
I don't want your respect. You're a child. What kind of respect from a child? Do I have twins? Multiple braces? Loop the loop, Doris, give me my gun.
Harry, what are you talking about? You don't have a gun?
Said these are out of your garage.
Hi, Pa.
10 words I did not want to hear in this house. Puberty was the first. Mussolini was the second. And respect was the third.
Daddy, I'm gonna go get your gun.
No, don't.
No. Besides, it doesn't work here.
Get me anything. That throwing her, I thought it was just the suction tips.
I told you, Pa.
Don't just stand there running. I promise not to leave you with a fiend. Get me a water gun. Mr. Peterson, have you seen Conrad or Kim?
A great pleasure to see you again. I'm sorry to inform you, but Conrad's affair no longer concerns me. I'm looking for Miss Alvarez to tell her that Conrad and Pymm.
Oh, they ran off together!
And if we don't find them soon, Mr. Peterson, I do intend calling the FBI. Who's that after?
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Perfectly all right. I'll just go out and burn Rome. Ed, I love you. I didn't know what puberty was until I almost passed it. I've tried to run this house on a democratic basis. I've extended the privileges of self-determination to both the women I've married and the children I've sired. The vote has been denied. No one for reason of age, sex, or political affiliations. There's been no taxation without representation. The open covenants have been openly arrived at. Last night, I gave up my room to a guest who repeatedly refers to me as that's. Telephone calls me from my telephone to New York, Chicago, Fairbanks, Alaska, and Hong Kong. I simply make camp caught my feet in the fireplace, my head in an ashtray. Outside the window, the hearties shriek, "We love you, Conrad." 4,723 times. I have just lost 2 fried eggs! offer your emperor a warm 7-Up.